Hi, I'm Lorie Marrero, creator of the Clutter Diet book and online program. And when you're organizing, sometimes it can be very difficult to let go of things, to get rid of things. And let's talk today about 5 reasons that might make it a little easier for you to say not only goodbye, but even good riddance to some of your things. First of all, you can't have anything new and useful and beautiful come into your life if you don't have room for it. So if your closet is stuffed full of clothes that you don't wear, you can't even see what you have, how are you going to make room for anything new and gorgeous and fun to come into your wardrobe? You've got to get rid of that stagnant stuff so that you can see what new is coming in and enjoy that and have a flow in and out. Secondly, some of your possessions may have memories associated to them that are not serving you right now. So they may be very unpleasant memories. You might want to say bye-bye to some of the possessions of your ex that are still laying around from some kind of painful breakup or divorce. That can be very therapeutic to get rid of those items. You also might have other unpleasant memories sitting around that you haven't thought about, like a binder from some training class from a job that you used to have and didn't like, or other things that represent a person that you used to be and not the person that you are now. The other thing you might have around are memories that are actually pleasant memories of someone who you've lost, that you have been missing. They're a loved one that you wish were still around, and you want to honor that person. But what you don't want is for that person's belongings and all of those memories to be the predominant influence in your space, to the point where it confuses your present and obscures your future and doesn't allow you to move on to a new chapter in your life. So again, whatever things you're keeping, make sure the memories associated with that are serving you right now. Third, let's talk about things that are taking up a lot of your time, being a slave to your possessions. You might want to get rid of things if they require a lot of maintenance. So how much are you dusting and polishing these things, replacing the batteries, replacing parts? How much of your stuff requires care when you go out of town? This takes a lot of your time, and maybe this factor might be the reason that pushes you to decide to get rid of something. Next, let's talk about the phrase perfectly useful. So you may have something that's perfectly useful, but it's not perfectly useful to you. This is why I love donating my clothing and household goods to Goodwill, because I know not only is the person purchasing that item going to enjoy it, and that person is going to have a good home for that item, but the revenue from that is going to go directly to help someone in my own community, my own neighbors, to get job training, job placement services, and many other kinds of services that are really needed. So that helps me to get rid of things because I know they're going to a good home and they're going to do good in the world. Next, let's talk about how your possessions really complicate your life, and you can simplify your decisions by having fewer things. So essentially, fewer choices mean easier decisions. So if you are going to select a pair of shoes, it's much easier to choose a pair from a 30 pair collection versus having 80 something pairs of shoes. It's going to take you a lot more time to decide that every single morning. Essentially, you want your possessions to represent who you are and who you want to be, and you want your environment every day to support your goals moving forward. So if things that you're debating about, whether to keep them, should you let go of them, if they are not meeting that criteria, then you should probably get rid of them. Think about it. And if you'd like more tips, you can find a lot more where this came from at clutterdiet.com/free tips. See you next time, and may you always be happy and grateful for having more than enough.